Climb the ladder and keep going. No matter what, never give up. Never give up. Hello everyone, welcome to the Oracle of the Future. I am the Oracle for the world, and welcome to the channel. On this channel, what we do here is we climb up to our ascension, which is our higher self. So if you're interested, please subscribe, like, comment down below, and share my videos. So we're going to talk about the Loch Ness Monster, other known as Nessie. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I had a channel message that the Loch Ness Monster will be sighted again. Okay, this is something that has been going on, decades after decades. Someone always say, oh, we saw the Loch Ness Monster, we saw the Loch Ness Monster, and people are so eager to try to catch a photo of this creature. For those of you who don't know what this monster or creature is, this is a creature that's been, told over and over again, like some type of folklore. Okay, it's been reported that it's been spotted in Scotland, okay, Ireland, and many different places that have this mystery to them, where there's a lot of like folklore stories, and especially when it comes to the sea, the water. Okay, especially if the sea and the water is like secluded, or it always has some type of mystery surrounded by it. People always have their theories, like, oh, we saw this, we saw that. And I'm here to tell you, as the Oracle of the world, and as the Oracle of the Future here, that is the Loch Ness Monster is a real thing, a real being. Okay, it's a real creature. Okay, it's not a monster, it's not bad or evil. I'm getting that this Loch Ness Monster is one of God's like divine creatures or animals that was here on earth previously, way before our time, way before humans. Okay, I'm getting the Loch Ness Monster is a connection to the dinosaurs when they were here before human life and other life forms. It was always these animals that roam earth, and other creatures that roam earth. It wasn't humans. Okay, humans I think are the baby species, I believe. But yeah, and so I'm getting that the Loch Ness Monster is not some type of foreign thing or a mystery. They belong here. Okay, the Loch Ness Monster is not just a one thing, it's many of them. I have to state that. And another thing about the Loch Ness Monster is they're not bad. Okay, like I said, they're not monsters. They're just, we could call it creatures, animal, okay, being, whatever names that you want to call them. They are divine. Okay, they are protected. They are one of God's animal that is always protected. Kind of remind me of the Moses story. How when Noah story, when he built the ark and God said that choose like two pairs of the boy and the girl of an animal to make sure that they go in the boat first, right? That's very important to note, because God really loves animals. That's something that I have seen and recognized doing my channel messages that I had previously when it comes to like biblical scriptures or biblical visions that I had. That's very apparent. God loves animals. Okay, He respects them as well. So I'm getting the Loch Ness Monster is not a monster. It's a sea creature. Okay, a sea being or a sea animal that is large in size. That is very true. It's very large. They do have some type of connection to dinosaurs, so it could be like a cousin species to the dinosaurs or something like that. But and it's more than one, that's for sure. Like I kind of get like they come in a group or a pack, or like they're never by themselves. So even if they are spotted, it's very rare to see them by themselves. So that's very interesting to note. That is being reported when people say that, oh, I saw a Loch Ness Monster or Nessie, and they may seem like it's one being, but it's not. But anyways, the reason why I did this video is because it's going to be sighted again. Okay, and it's very interesting that it always happened, decade after decade or centuries, like every 30 years or something like that. There's always going to be a report about a Loch Ness Monster like sighting, and I feel like that's done purposely. So about every 30 years, or it's like a certain time period where they come out. I don't know if it's like a hibernation thing that they go through and then they come out. I feel like that is the case for the Loch Ness Monster. It's like they go through like a hibernation period and then they come out and go to like, you know, their favorite spots and swim and whatnot. I'm kind of getting also in Loch Ness Monster is like they have upgrades, they evolve, just like the dinosaurs. Which I'm gonna do a video on the dinosaurs as well, but let's just talk about Loch Ness Monster. Let's just talk about Nessie. I don't like to call it monster because it's not a monster. Yeah, they like to come out and have a good time, and you know, as far as like enjoying their environment. That's what they do, is they enjoy their environment. They don't bother anybody, so don't bother them, and just know that they're protected. So if anyone try to harm them or attack them, just know that you're not going to come out alive, because these are majestic beings. Like yeah, they look beautiful or they look like monstrous because of their size or whatever, and people don't understand them, so it might bring fear to people. But it's gonna, like, if you don't attack them, then you're fine. But if you start to attack them, just know that you will not make it out alive. I don't care what weapons you have. You know, these are magical, like I'm about to say magical. Maybe they are magical. Who knows? There's a lot that people don't understand about them, but I know for a fact that they are divine, majestic beings that God protect. So if you don't want no problems, don't fuck with them, because you fuck with them, you fuck with God. So just don't mess with them at all. You can look from afar, take photos if you want to, but just don't come near their environment and try to attack them. But you know, human beings, they always want to test their limits, I guess. They always want to test their limits, and it's annoying. But I guess, you know, they gotta fuck around and find out, you know. But just know that not only could they protect themselves, but other beings will protect it. So don't mess with them, okay? But yeah, like I said, they're gonna be sighted again. People are gonna actually, there's gonna be a lot of stories like, oh, I saw it. So just notice around that time, because this is not the only sighting that's going to be cited from people. There's going to be other mystery and weird things happening. Just know that I believe the Loch Ness Monster sighting is the first, one of God's first revelation, where something's going to happen on earth, like as far as a change, okay? I'm not getting nothing bad, okay, per se. It's more so like I'm revealing to you my divine beast. That's what I'm kind of getting. But there's more to the story with this, but I just wanted to come in here and let you guys know that the Loch Ness Monster, otherwise known as Nessie, will be sighted again, okay? And I also want to let you guys know that don't mess with them, okay? And that they are divine, they are majestic, okay? They are protected, and they can protect themselves, so don't mess with them. You don't want no problems, don't start nothing. Okay, so for those of you who do end up seeing them, just don't mess with them. And I'm talking to anybody. Like, you could be a regular person, the government, I don't give a fuck who you are, just don't mess with them, because you're gonna fuck around and find out. And I will not feel sorry for you if you lose your life. I said, the Oracle of the World, is telling you, don't mess with them, okay? Leave them be. I'm gonna leave it there. So this is a chilling message I got, that the Loch Ness Monster, otherwise known as Nessie, will be sighted again. However, they are not monsters. They are sea creatures that are protected. They are divine, majestic, possibly magical, but there's a lot that people don't understand about them, and that's purposely done because these are creatures, divine beast that has been here before our time, so it's not meant for us to understand them, only if God will it, okay? Another thing about them, they always often compared to like a dragon or a dinosaur or a sea serpent, or you know, there's many different theories out there from, you know, what people have believed it to be. Like, oh, there's obviously a other possible explanation what it could have been. That's what people have been saying. Like, oh, it could have been a mammal of some kind, or a fish of some kind. That, you know, just know that it's a majestic being, divine beast that has been here before our time. Don't mess with them. And that's all I have to say. Later.